Arrive on your mat, toes tucked. Hips reach back and seated on your heels to stretch the bottoms of your feet. Chin reaches back, ears stack over shoulders or past. Hands clasp and apply pressure at the base of the skull. Still apply that counteraction of the chin reaching back, back, back. Connect to your breath and arrive here, reflecting on a dedication for this quick practice. Release palms, untuck toes, and find yourself in tabletop. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, dome. Inhale, arch. Exhale, dome. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue at your own breath, at your own pace. Awakening your spine, respecting your energy level. Option to add any organic movements, perhaps C shapes, rolling side to side, hanging out in a sticky spot. On your next breath, we'll meet in a neutral tabletop. Inhale, right fingertips to sky. Exhale, weave it through. Option for left fingertips to reach forward. Check in with the stacking of your hips over your knees. You may have to shift your hips over towards the right. Send your breath through your back body. And on your next inhale, right fingertips to sky, release, and left side. Weave through. Option for right fingertips to reach forward and melt, release. Allow gravity to do its thing here. Enjoy the texture of the mat against your knees, against your left cheek. Press and reach left fingertips to sky, neutral tabletop. Press into all four corners of your palms, grip through your fingertips. Tuck toes and lift into your first downward facing dog. Option to bend knees. Externally rotate your biceps. Press deeply through your heels to stretch your back body. Aim to maintain a natural curve throughout your spine. Next breath, gaze at the area in between your thumbs and step to the top of your mat. Release, forward fold. Allow the weight of your head to sink, stretching through your spine. Option to grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. When here, see if you can relax your jaw 5% more. And send weight into toes, see how that changes the stretch. Inhale, press palms into shins, elongate spine, flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, slow rise, mountain pose. Palms together. Inhale, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Bend knees, plant palms, step back to a plank pose. Option to lower onto knees or stay high in that plank. Either way, shoulders over wrists, lower all the way down, untuck toes. Tight core, lift up to cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift heart. Exhale, release. Find your cobra rolls at your breath, at your pace. Connect movement to breath. Continue to activate the core to protect your low back. On your next breath, tuck toes, lift into plank, and back into downward facing dog. Look at the area between your thumbs and step your right foot through. Release left knee, untuck left toes, and find your low lunge. Roll hips forward and up. On your next exhale, release your hands on either side of your right foot and send your right knee past your right ankle. Tap into improved ankle mobility, an area often neglected. Inhale, rise to low lunge. And exhale, release hands inside of right foot. Shimmy that right foot over towards the right side and hips move forward and down, lizard pose. Option to stay high or lower onto forearms. Either way, you're getting all the same yummy benefits of a deep hip opener. If you're on your forearms, on your next breath, press onto palms. Shimmy that right foot in the middle and send your hips back. Half splits on your right side. Option to flex your right toes as they reach towards your shin. Gaze down. On your next breath, place your hands forward on either side of your foot and release into your pigeon. Right knee behind right wrist, right heel in left hip socket. Option to stay high or release down onto forearms. Wherever you're at, release your neck, release your jaw, brow, anywhere else you may be holding tension. Allow gravity to do its thing here. Invite yourself back to that dedication for your practice. What brought you onto your mat today? What can you take off your mat with you? If you are on your forearms, press into palms. Send hips back. Right foot reaches in towards the left leg. Extend arms high and hinge from your hips towards your left leg. It will look opposite to me. And inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, left hand inside of left leg, right arm reaches up and over, right shoulder reaching open. The left arm may naturally gravitate towards bending and leaning on the forearm. And release, press palms forward, transition into tabletop, and offer yourself a few rounds of cat-cow here. Check in with how this cat-cow feels versus your very first today. Tuck toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Gaze at the area in between the thumbs, step forward, release into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slow rise, reach up, and hands heart center. Inhale, rise open, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend knees, step back to your plank pose. Option to lower onto knees or stay high. Either way, shoulders over wrists, lower all the way down and rise into your cobra. Remember that trick about activating the core. Release and lift up into your downward facing dog. Gaze forward and send your left foot through. Release right knee, untuck right toes, and rise into your low lunge. Shoulders down and away from the ears. On your next exhale, release hands either side of your left foot. Left knee reaches past the left ankle. Breathe into that left calf, breathe into that left ankle. On your next breath, lift up to low lunge. And exhale, hands inside of left foot. Find your lizard on your left side, hips forward and down. And same offering to stay high or lower onto your forearms. And while you're here, take a moment to appreciate all the incredible shapes that your body can make. And your mind's beautiful ability to find presence and comfort in presence. If you're on your forearms, press into palms. Find yourself back in half splits. Send your left femur bone into your left hip socket. Chin tucked in. Release and find your pigeon on your left side. Left knee behind left wrist, left ankle inside of right hip socket. Same offerings to remain high or release onto forearms, respecting wherever your body's at today. Melt your body and melt your thoughts into the mat beneath you. If you're on your forearms, press into palms and send hips back. Left foot inside of right leg. Reach up, swivel your body over towards your right leg and release. On your next inhale, hands reach up and towards the sky. Exhale, right arm inside of right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Imagine that left armpit aiming to reach up and towards the sky. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Transition into tabletop. Knees apart, send hips back. Arms extend forward and find your child's pose. Every exhale, hips sink 2% deeper, closer towards your heels. Option to bend elbows, find prayer hands, and release your prayer hands on the base of your skull. Option to stay here or transition onto your back for a traditional Shavasana, offering a quote of inspiration from Anis Mojani. The universe is a fan of you. Watch the flowers in the morning, how they open towards the same sun that spends its whole day following you. And when you're ready, we'll meet in a comfortable seated posture. Palms together. The light in me sees, honors, respects, recognizes the light in you. Namaste.